So why is it important to have a rest at the end of the year?
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Well, there's two factors really. Like your body can only take like so much stress, you know, like if you've been going like full gas like all season, you can fall into the habit of, you almost like feel like you need to go again, or you'll see somebody's, you know, they've already started the training. But a lot of it just comes down to like mental capacity. Like there's only so much stress that the body can actually take, and sometimes you need to step away out of the sport, and rest means like you chill out. You know, like you can maybe do like a walk, but it's like you don't want to be doing like, you know, 3 disciplines or even you know, like for me, like rest, and any top pro, generally it means rest is rest. You just kind of regroup, you take time with the family. You might, like for me, I'd always go on like holiday ultimately, because if you don't do that, you'll never hit like a true peak in like performance, because your body just can't handle all the stresses that come with it on a daily basis, especially if you're like working. You can never reflect, and you need that downtime. You almost like need to get eager to want to train, if that makes sense. For all my athletes, we generally take 2 to 3 weeks off, and if they've had like a crazy season, sometimes up to like a month, where they'd probably do like 2 weeks where they'd chill, you know, like, and I'd say, I don't want you doing anything really. You go out for a walk, but that's as far as you go. And then we just start to introduce like a bit more, no structure, but we might just say, right, I just want you to do a few things here. Might be going to the gym, but nothing strenuous. And it's the same as when you get back into training. You don't want to be all guns blazing, you know. You need to like make baby steps, just decompress. Like, you'd be better off spending time like doing, you know, like diaphragmatic breathing, and like maybe do a bit of yoga, but that's as far as you want to go. Go on a spa day, that'd be like a good one to bring in. I think one of the hardest things, if say you've had like a really bad race and you just want to get into training, but the thing is with that bad race is this, you know, it could be a factor, it could be a mechanical, or you could have, I don't know, you could have tripped, have a sprain, a puncture, there could be a number of things, but at the end of the day, you would had a real peak in terms of like the overall volume that your body would have. You've still got the day-to-day stress that has come with that. And I think a lot of people get into training like way too soon after like this bad race. You know, you can't go all guns blazing, because what will happen is you might feel great for like a month, 2 months, but you'll come out of the other side, you'll get into the new year, and you can almost like guarantee that you'll burn out. And then you'll always be chasing at that point. You know, you'll find that you'll probably never hit like this peak in performance throughout the year. And a lot of that will just stem from almost like we call it like a winter warrior. Like how many times you've been out, you know, you've done a 5K, a club run or a swim session, you always get that one that's just burning up and down the pool. But you look at like their race results and ultimately there's not any. And you don't want to fall into like that trap. So I'm always a big believer in like 3 times even throughout the year is kind of having like this week where you just chill, you know, and then at the end of when your year ever is, you kind of have like this downtime to kind of reevaluate. I normally do like 2 weeks where it's just like rest. I won't do hardly anything, to be honest. And then it's just like a week of you just get like back to like the structure. It's not like, well, when I say structure, you just kind of say if you're doing like multi-sport, you just start to introduce like the 3 of the disciplines really, but no stress, you know, like you're not going out and battering yourself. It's just like you go through like the motions. Then by week 4, you're kind of introducing like the structure back into the program. Like, I think it's really good sometimes just to step away from structure, because we're also military, especially if you're watching this, like you're watching it for a reason. You want to find that next level, don't you? You know, that next level in performance. So yeah, just stepping away, having a month where it's like unstructured, unchilled. I think if you speak to any high performance coach or anyone that's at the top of the game, like none of them are kind of on it like full gas like throughout the year. It's impossible to keep at that level. Imagine, I don't know, if you're working, having no holiday, would you do that? No. So same with training, same principles.